first of all, congratulations again. What did you guys come up with that changed so rapidly, or was it a rapid change? Did he not change that much, and he just didn't really get the look in New York or Tampa, or did he really drastically change? Was it a 15-pound change? Well, you know, this is what people want to know. Like, or was it the lights, or was it the judges, or was it the presentation? I hear you talking about posing with Flex. What was the biggest change that happened?
Yeah, so the biggest change, I mean, even when he competed in New York, I didn't feel like he was that far off. I knew he was flat, and I know Antoine's got a big frame, and for him to really pop, he has to be full and he has to be pushing. But we were happy with his condition. But you know, after seeing him up there with the bigger guys, we knew right away that hey, he needs to be fuller. He needs to be pushing harder on the skin. And I think he faded quite a bit on the pre-judging, but then in the night show, we figured out a couple little tricks. And you will notice in his posing routine, he was fuller, he was popping harder. So we took the judges' feedback, we spoke to the judges, spoke to Tyler, take that all into account. They didn't like his posing. There was a bunch of poses where he was crunching down, he was making himself small. So, you know, Ben Pekulski was awesome. He introduced us to Flex Wheeler. Flex lived in Vegas, we were in Vegas, so we linked up with him. And Flex tweaked a whole bunch of poses. We actually have a YouTube video on HD Muscle, and you can kind of see, you can learn a lot from that video for posing for any division. So I think the posing was a major part of how it transitioned to stage. And, you know, you talk to some people and they might say, oh, he looks like his conditioning wasn't on point. What did he do? Did he do 3 hours of cardio all a week? And it's like, no, we didn't do any cardio. It wasn't conditioning. It was fullness. He wasn't pushing on the skin. His muscles were a little bit empty. They were depleted. So we did no cardio all week. We did 1,000 grams of carbs. His body was soaking it all up. We even on Wednesday, we had to push it even up to probably 1,300. We had to go and have In-N-Out burger. So yeah, we gained 4 pounds between the shows. So that extra fullness just makes a big difference because he's got such a big frame. So yeah, it was just pushing fullness and then correcting the poses. And I feel like there's a lot of guys that have really great physiques, but if you don't know how to display your physique and transition that to the stage, you're cutting yourself short.